Happy Monday, everyone. I'm Kate Morgan, the editor at the School Run, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the tests that happen throughout primary school. So we've been talking in the office, we're a small business full of mums, and we've been talking a little bit about tests at primary school because obviously you've got the SATs happening at the moment, you've got multiplication and phonics check happening typically in June, plus just the usual sort of weekly maths or English tests that tend to occur, some teachers might set. There can be quite a lot of tests during primary school, and we've been talking about it a lot in the office and thought that it might be useful to share some of our tips because a lot of us have children who are already in secondary school, so they've kind of gone through every stage and done it all, and we've helped them with it at different times. So we thought it might be useful to use some of our experience and expertise and just share a few tips with you. So hopefully you and your child won't be feeling too much pressure from these tests because it is primary school level, and it shouldn't be too stressful. But if you're like me, even as an adult, just talking about tests and exams makes my hands clammy, which is happening right now, then these things might be useful for you and your child. So number one, practice the exam technique. So things like making sure your child knows to read really carefully over a question. And you can practice this with lots of different things and lots of different worksheets, but just making sure they know to read through the question carefully. Maybe leave a little bit of time if they can to check through their answers. That kind of thing is really going to help build their confidence before they take a test. Number two, play up to their strengths. So try and encourage them not to compare themselves to others in the classroom and not to compete with anyone, just to think about themselves and how they're progressing and what they feel good about themselves, whether it's inside the classroom or outside the classroom. Try and focus on the positives and the strengths that they have as an individual. Number three, talk to your child. Nice and simple one, but it really does make a big difference just to talk it out and listen to them and what their fears, what their worries are, what their concerns are, and try and put it into perspective for them. And just listening can help relieve some of that burden if they do get a bit of exam anxiety, which hopefully they don't. And all of this is great practice for when they go up to secondary school and they might have more serious exams and stuff. So it can be really useful to get these skills in now. So yeah, if you want any more sort of tips or advice, we've got things from teachers, from experts, we've got practice papers, we've got all sorts basically, and I'll share some links on this post, but you can always just visit theschoolrun.com and it's very easy to find all of our resources on there. Have a great week and I will speak to you very soon.